I will pay you $5 if you just sit right there and let me examine your skin. It would mean a lot to me. I've got gloves so I can be sterile. Don't worry. And yes, I'll pay you cold, hard cash in exchange for letting me do this. It's just something that I really love doing, and people are not very accepting towards it. They really don't like it. They seem to be freaked out by it. Oh, I dropped my glove. It's okay, the ground is pretty sterile. Yeah, they just seem to think it's a bit odd, I think, and that I have weird motivations, but I don't. I'm just fascinated by you. So if you could just let me do some little pokes and prods around the skin. Has anyone ever done this for you before? Really? That's what I've been hearing a lot. Which I find odd. Why wouldn't people want to do this more? You know? Humans are so weird. My little hat keeps falling down. I bought it at this weird store. They had a lot of cool stuff though. Cool jewelry. All sorts of things. And I thought that this was quite a nice accessory. Hence why I bought it. I make art prints. You can check out all my hand-drawn art on my shop, Moth Country on Ko-Fi. It's the first link in the description. It would mean a lot to me if you checked it out. Thank you so much. I've got tools as well over here. Here are some of my tools. I've got this, which is like a paintbrush. This end, it's kind of interesting, but not as interesting. I like this one a lot. Sounds a little bit thicker, I guess, you know, compared to like this one. Hear that? But this end, do you see it? It's like a little ball. And it's metal. Does it feel cold? I bet it would. So cool. I just love faces. I find them to be... What's that Benson Boone song? Moonbeam, Mystical, Magical? That's what I think of faces. I love that guy's backflips. Can he ever do a backflip? My gosh. Does this all feel the same? Do you notice any numbness? Like on any certain areas or anything? Same amount of pressure, everything like that. And that like cold touch feels the same. And this end, which I'm sure almost tickles, but it's evenly across. Fascinating. Just gonna press onto the skin with these tweezers. They'll be quite cold. How about that? I'm gonna try pressing the little end, that little small end. Does it hurt? Okay. Where's my tape measure? Oh. Six, 7, 8. That's what I thought. Okay. you're a little unsymmetrical, but that's normal. So don't worry about that. But definitely unsymmetrical. 9, 10, 11, 12, 7, 6, 5, 4, 16. But that 1/4 just doesn't quite make sense. 1, 2. 10, 11, 12. Up here, 12, but down here it's 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, okay. Okay. Have you ever gotten your measurements taken? Well, if you ever do in the future, I'd be curious to see what results they end up with. I'm imagining it's not just my fault, but it just seems a little inconsistent. Almost like your facial features move or something. I'm not... But anyways. Do you like to play video games? I recently discovered the game The Sims. I really like The Sims 3. I think it's fun controlling the people in that game. You can make them do anything you want. Make them make food, make them go fishing. 2, 6, 7. It's quite interesting, don't you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 16. 16's all the way over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In centimeters, it's very small. Yes, 1, 2. Okay. Just gonna check some of the small areas. 1, 2, 3. Sorry if I'm getting close and up into your personal business. I hope you don't mind me being in your business. 2, 3. Yeah, I hope my breath doesn't smell like tuna. I haven't eaten it in a few days, but once I eat tuna, I'm like forever scared. What if it lingers, you know? You never know what could happen with tuna. 1, 2, 3, 4. But over here it's 5. What is 4 divided by 5? I don't know how to do that. Look, my little hat is laying weird. I need to like cover it. It's nice though. It's like almost like a little like a little coat. Like cuddle up against the fire. I wish it came in different colors though. They didn't have a lot of options. I'm just thinking a purple one could be pretty cool. Maybe I can like put rhinestones on this one. That could be fascinating. I've got a pencil. Wow. Skin sounds incredible. What a weird sound. Okay. Let's go ahead and clean you up a little bit. Just want to remove some of that oil from your skin that I'm noticing. Just want one cotton pad. Watch out. And I've got some facial cleanser here, which we will use to cleanse your face. Okay. Go down the T-zone. I hear the T-zone. A lot of people experience oil in this area. So we're just gonna try our best and remove a lot of that. Hope you're not wearing any makeup that I'm messing up. That'd be awkward. Okay. Feel okay? No allergic reactions? That happened one time with somebody. Did not go well. I sat with them in the hospital. I told them that we were married because the doctor said, you can't be in here. So I said, no, we're in love. And then they let me stay with them for a little bit just to make sure that they were okay. But we weren't really in love, and I kind of felt bad for lying, you know. But have you ever, like, had to lie in a situation like that? Yeah, it's a little bit frightening, let me tell you. I tell you, whoever made this hat was not thinking about the people whose maybe head is shaped weird. Maybe I have a weird shaped head, you know? I've never thought about measuring myself, but I wonder if I have a weird shaped head. Perhaps it's my head. That's the problem. Maybe I've got a really big brain or something, you know? My brain is like overfilling. Overfilling with knowledge. Overfilling with inexperience, intelligence. All the Johnses. Let's begin, or let's continue our examinations. Is there anywhere that's like particularly sensitive besides your eyes? Everybody seems to have sensitive eyes. They don't like it if I poke them there. They get all upset. They get all confused. It's a disaster. Do not poke people in the eyes. Do you mind just like opening up your mouth a little bit? Did you know you have cavities? Yes, definitely. I was a dental hygienist for about a week before they found out I lied and I never went to school. I know what a cavity is. Definitely cavities. 110%. Okay, let me clean this because now it's full of your saliva. And you don't want that on your face. Maybe you do. Maybe you're weird like that. I'm gonna get a Q-tip. I know I have one. Still feel normal? Your face is responding very normal to all my tests, which I find quite interesting. Do you know what these are? They are for eating. They're chopsticks. Now, I've never actually used these to eat because they're a little bit weird, and I can't figure out how to do it with one hand, but I can do it with two a little bit. Like one hand. I don't know how. Anyways. Just taking a look at your hairline. Just lightly parting some of your baby hairs, if that's okay with you. Looks very normal. I'm not seeing any dandruff. Which is mainly, it seems to be my biggest concern. I've never seen a lice before. Or I guess a louse is the one non-plural option. Louse, not lice. Anyways, I've I've never seen a louse, and I've never seen lice. Multiple. I know grammar. Anyways, so I don't know what they look like, but I've seen dandruff. It's like flaky, white. But you look like you're very, very good. Do you take care of your hair? Well, I know a lot of people who take care of themselves and they still have problems, so consider yourself very lucky. I'm just gonna move over here and I'm gonna check over here. Is that okay? Just right behind your ear, yeah. It's like a good place to check. Do you get itchy at all? I'm noticing a little bit of scabbing. That's normal, don't worry. I think anyways. I'm not a doctor, but I wish that I could work in a doctor's office for a week, but I'm pretty sure, or well, every time I've ever tried to apply, they don't let me. Because they know I'm not a doctor. It's like, y'all are so stingy. Do you ever have that problem? Well, I'm sure most people do who try to go working in a doctor's office without a degree, but whatever. Looks normal so far. Very normal. You're a very normal human being. Very average person. Okay. Alrighty. Let me just poke and prod you a little bit with these. I like this end because it's like thicker. Cool. I'm just gonna feel around your face just a little bit. Wish that this would like cooperate. I feel like it just doesn't like me. Maybe it like thinks I have bad vibes, because I promise I don't. I have very good vibes. Can I see your jaw? Can you just lift that? Yeah. Good jaw. You have good muscles, I think. Temples. Hairline. Your sinuses feel okay. Not clogged or anything. Do you get seasonal allergies at all? Can you puff up your cheekies? Try not to let me push the air out. Good. Just feeling right down your face. Does it feel okay? Good. Okay. Feeling along, just going down. Alright. Does that feel okay? Should feel relaxing. You can feel free to close your eyes and just settle in, relax your muscles. It's normal. Good job. Normal. Still feels normal. You're a very good patient, by the way. Volunteer. Well, I guess not a volunteer because I am paying you. But nonetheless, I quite like your company. You know, I've met a lot of people through my several months here. And not everybody is as kind or as understanding as you are. So I really appreciate that. And I just think you're cool, which is good. Lots of uncool people out there. So thank you for being so awesome. Looks like everything is still totally normal, which is excellent. Always nervous. What if I move somebody's nose? You know, what if I just go somehow and I like move it and it ends up on their chin or something? I mean, what if I had that power? I didn't even know. Wouldn't that be horrifying? Anyways. Would be quite scary if I just had an unknown secret power and I didn't even know about it. Wouldn't that be weird? But like, it could totally happen though. Because like, if you don't know about it, you don't know about it. You don't know about it until you know about it. Pretty freaky to think about, if you think about it. Well, I guess there's really no use in me continuing this examination, because there's really not much for me else to check out. Everything looks great. I thought as much. I could just tell by looking at you from afar that you'd be an excellent candidate, so I'm really happy that you let me do this little examination on you today. Let me just do a little wipe, okay? Okay. But I once again really appreciate you letting me do this. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day as well. Let me just take off my gloves really quick as we conclude this examination. Is there anything that you noticed that maybe you thought was weird or odd about the examination? Maybe a certain area of your skin that felt odd or anything? Okay. All right. Well, I am glad to hear it. Hands always feel weird after. Let's dispose of those. Yeah, I'm glad to hear it. And if you ever see me around and you want another examination or anything like that, hit me up, let me know. I would love to do another one, do a sequel, if you will. And yeah, okay. I hope that, we'll see each other